Nice to meet you. My name is Annelina and welcome to my adventures.
Hi there, my name is Annelina, and because I'm personally very interested in statistical data and making budgets, I'll do my share and tell you how much did it cost for me to travel in this campervan from Germany to Finland in 11 days. The final number was 705 euros, which excludes food, campervan maintenance and household items, because those items depend on a lot on the person. But let's have a closer look what kind of campervan I traveled in. Every campervan is unique, and I want to share what kind of campervan I drove this distance with, because all these factors affect the final costs of the journey. This campervan is made on Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 2014 and it is automatic transmission. Engine is 316 CDI. My average cruising speed is set to when the speedometer points at 110 kilometers per hour, so the actual travel speed is somewhere around 105 kilometers per hour. And I know the pretty exact weight of my campervan in the traveling because I visited the weight bridge before I started my journey. This package weighs all inclusive 3,180 kilograms. And of course, level of the fuel tank, level of the water tanks affects it a bit, but that is the estimate I use when calculating these travels. But let's go to the costs. I already said that a total of 705 euros was the final number, but where does it come from? First of all, the bridge tolls and ferry cost me total of 142 euros. That is 2 toll bridges in Denmark and 1 ferry in the Baltic Sea between Sweden and Finland. And of course, diesel costs a lot. That was the majority of the costs, and I spent 508 euros 60 cents on fuel during this trip. But please remember that my campervan runs on diesel, but also the living area heating and the engine preheater runs on diesel too, so they are included in these diesel costs. Then I need to take into account the currency exchange. The Swedish krone and Danish krone are not converted to euro exactly as the rate is in internet, and I paid for the currency conversion 13 euros 6 cents. Small amount, but still counts in the final number. Then, besides driving and exploring, I did also other fun during my journey. You can see my adventures on the previous videos, but the major points are that I visited Reise- und Campingmessen in Essen, Germany, and I also visited Copenhagen, took a couple of lattes and ate out once. And this all came as a total of 40 euros 96 cents. This sums up to 705 euros 19 cents, and divided by day it is average cost of 64 euros per day, and we need to remember that the driving distance per day was an average of 255 kilometers. Okay, and what else could affect our costs? Well, in this case, of course, the temperature, because this campervan living area and also engine preheater runs on diesel fuel, so I need to include those costs. It was pretty cold, average, spring weather. I traveled in the North countries, so the temperature was somewhere between -8 to +13 Celsius. Regular spring, I would say. The terrain was mostly flat, so this time there were no extra fuel consumption from the uphills and downhills. the diesel price is of course a big factor. My average diesel price during this 11 days was €1.67, which is quite cheap compared to Finnish diesel prices. And the average fuel consumption in this campervan with my cruising speed was calculated at 10.9 liters per 100 kilometers. But we need to remember that also the living area heating and the engine preheater are included in this average fuel consumption. So this was my summary of the costs of my travel, and I hope it benefits somebody who wants to do the same kind of travel from Germany to Finland via Danish bridges and crossing from Sweden to Finland via ferry. So I hope that you enjoyed, and see you soon again. Bye!